Hey everybody, how's it going? In this video, we're going to be talking about the modulo operator. And the modulo operator is one of those things that are extremely useful in computer science. And the way we use it is quite clever, right? We use it in all sorts of things. We use it in algorithmic coding, we use it in cryptography, all sorts of things, right? So what you see in front of you is the syntax. 75 percentage 4 is equal to 3. But what does all of that mean? Okay, so the 75, if we have 75 divided by 4, then the 75 would be the dividend and the 4 would be the divisor. 75 divided by 4, okay? And it's equal to a specific number. But when you have 75 divided by 4, you quickly find out that 75 is not divisible by 4. And that means we have to do long division. And we have long division here. And as we go through the process, we end up with this number at the top, which is called a quotient, and a number at the bottom, which is called the remainder. Now, this number right here is the result of 75 percentage 4. This remainder right here is a result of 75 percentage 4. Now, why is this useful? Let's have a look at this clock. Let's assume we are at the hour 2. I want to know at what hour will I be in 2 hours. Well, that's easy. You just simply add 2 to 2 and you get 4, right? So we're at 4, okay? Okay, I want to try something else. I want to know when I'll be after 3 hours. That's also easy. You add just 3 and you're at 5, right? Okay, now let's make things a little bit harder. I want to know when will I be after 13 hours from now. Okay, so you add 2 plus 13. This is equal to 15. Okay, now we have an issue. This 15 is not in the same format as this clock. This is not a military clock. This is just a standard normal clock. So what is it here? Well, in order to find this out, we'll basically have to take out a full cycle, which is 12 hours, from this in order to figure it out, right? So 15 minus 12 is equal to what? 3. So after 15 hours from 2, I'm going to land at 3, right? Like this. Okay? And this is where the modulo operator becomes useful. Because let's assume that I didn't say 15. I said something crazy like 63 hours from now. Are you going to subtract 12 and then subtract 12 again? And then keep doing that until it works? Of course not. You're not going to do that. You don't have time for that, right? So what you're going to do instead is basically say 63 plus 2, which is equal to 65, and then I'm going to modulo a full cycle. What's the full cycle? 12. And whatever the number that is produced from 65 percentage 12, it is definitely going to be less than 12. And that is the whole point here, right? Is to reduce this number into something manageable, okay? Something we can understand. So let's say if I was to add something even crazier, 1005, okay? Percentage 12. That would be okay, right? Because now all I have to do is just one operation instead of just subtracting it a couple of times. And that's how you do it for a full cycle. Let's take another example. You have here the values of the alphabet, right, from A all the way up to Z. And there are 26 letters in the alphabet, correct? Okay. What if I want to say that whenever I reach the end, if I go another step, I just reverse and go all the way back, right? So it's a cycle. Let's say I want the 27th letter. So we all know that there is no 27th letter, but if you map it out and you go to 26 step and then you add another step, then you go back a full cycle, you find that A is the 27th letter. Okay. What about if you want the 28th letter? Full cycle, and then you go one step and then another step, you are at the 28th. So it's the same idea here. The only difference is that the full cycle is different. So if I want the 100th letter, all I have to do is just simply modulate it by 26. Whatever the number is, I'll be there, right? Okay, let's try something different. What if I want the 26th letter, right? Well, 26 percentage 26, or modulo 26, is simply 0, because 26 is divisible by 26 and it's equal to 1 with no remainder. This basically means, this 0 means here, is that I don't need to go any more steps because I am at the correct position. And that's it. That's the module for you.